revenue streams. I believe that the riskiest thing that we can do is put all of our eggs in one basket today. And if you look at the world and you look at how quickly it's changing, one thing that I've observed is that old ways won't open new doors. So tonight, we're going to introduce you to a number of different skill sets that can help you to be able to start earning more money, start learning, start managing your money, start multiplying your money. So we're going to be talking about that. We're also going to be talking about a digital entrepreneur, a digital opportunity that allows you to be able to become a digital entrepreneur and to be able to start creating additional revenue streams. So with that, let's go ahead and jump right into it. First and foremost, you should know that I'm not a financial advisor. The information that I'm sharing with you tonight are my opinions. This should not be considered an investment, tax, or accounting, or any legal advice whatsoever. IX does not promise or guarantee any income or particular results from the use of the information that is contained here within. Who is IX? What do we offer? We offer education, we offer tools, we offer technology. We encourage you to do your own research. Getting involved in any financial markets, of course, involves risk. You know what else involves risk? Not taking the time to start learning about these emerging markets, not taking the time to figure out what to do with your money, how to manage your money. IX doesn't promise or guarantee any income or any results from the information that's shared here within. Never borrow money that you can't afford to lose. And so with that, let's go ahead and talk a little bit about the vision of the company. Since we were little, we were taught to go to school, right? Go to school, get good grades so that you can do what? You can go get a good job so that you can do what? So that you can earn an income. There's nothing more noble than going to work and earning income and providing for your family. But here's the thing, they teach you and prepare you to make money, right? They teach us how to trade time for dollars. They don't teach us how to look for opportunities. And they certainly don't teach you what to do with the money once you start making it, right? One of the things that I've learned the hard way is it's not about how much money that you make. It's about how much you keep, right? I talk about this often on my presentations, but I believe that out of everybody that's watching this presentation, I probably am one of the best when it comes to spending money. I don't know if there's anybody out there that is qualified and is skilled at spending money as quickly as I'm making money. I have always been an optimist almost to a fault, and I've always just believed that the money will always come. It'll just keep coming and keep coming. But the reality is when I got into my 40s, I started to realize, especially as an entrepreneur, we live by the sword and we die by the sword. You have your ups, you have your downs, and it's more about money management. And I believe that the true epidemic in the world today is financial illiteracy. The true epidemic in the world today is financial illiteracy. And so what we are doing is we are helping people through our systems, through our tools, through our education to innovate, to inspire, and to impact. Excuse me 1 second here real quickly. All right. So I have a little 2-pound Yorkie. She's about this big. And for whatever reason, my office door just got closed. And I'm literally doing this presentation and I'm hearing whimpering in the background. And I knew that was going to go on the whole presentation and distract me. So I just had to let her out of the office. So all you dog lovers, you understand, right? So let's keep rolling with it. So the vision of the company, they always say without a vision, people will perish. So the vision of the company is to innovate, to inspire, and to impact, right? We are innovating with different technology. We are always on the forefront of introducing new technology to our entrepreneurs here and to our community at IX Global. We are focused on inspiring people to dream bigger, to think bigger. One of the saddest things that I've observed as I've kind of grown into being a father and eventually now a grandfather is most people have settled for maxed out credit cards and broken dreams. And they think that it's the norm. And I'm here to tell you that it's not. You're not here to live an ordinary life. You're here to live an extraordinary life. And so what we are here to do is to inspire through personal development, personal growth, surrounding yourself with people that think bigger and dream bigger. And of course, we are focused around making an impact in the world. How do you make an impact? Number one, it starts within, right? Every movement starts with starts with you. And as we start to make a difference with you, as you start to come alive, as you start to shine bright with belief, people will come from miles just to catch a glimpse. And that is how we make a difference in the world today. IX Global was founded by a gentleman by the name of Joe Martinez, talking about making a difference in the world. Joe has served 3 times overseas. I have a tremendous amount of respect for our veterans that that have fought and protected and even died for our freedom. To me, it means everything, and it shows, speaks a lot about Joe's character. When Joe came back, he got involved in the direct selling industry and became one of the top producers in the industry. But he saw a need. He saw a need to be able to start teaching financial literacy out there. And so he decided to launch IX Global in the middle of 2020. Now, some of you might remember what was going on in 2020. We were just right smack dab in the middle of COVID. So not the best time to launch a company. Yet Joe decided to launch his company mid-2020. By the end of the year, had generated $4.6 million in revenue. By the second year, $22 million in revenue. Started to have all kinds of accolades. #1 startup company, being listed all over Business for Home. He even had the #1 earner in the world of network marketing. Guys, we're talking about millions upon millions of network marketers around the world. And within a couple of years, had the #1 earner in the entire world currently here inside of this company. By 2022, last year, did over $206 million in revenue, became the #1 momentum company in the world. And I'm very excited to continue to build on that momentum as we now launch our 2.0 version of the company, which is just simply bringing in new opportunities, new resources, new innovation that we are pre-launching here between now and the end of the year. Talking about making an impact, one of the things that I love seeing, not only, this is the top earners ranks on Business for Home. And if you were to go search and say, hey, who are the top earners in all of the world of network marketing? And you were to pull up the top 500, at one point we had over 100, just in the last few months, over 100 of those top 500 earners here inside of our company. But I think what's more impressive to me is the amount of people that are earning an extra 500 or 1,000 or an extra 2,000 or an extra 5,000, or they've been able to replace their income as a result of IX Global's compensation plan. Now, those numbers are impressive. They span the world, and we've had a tremendous impact in communities throughout India, throughout Latin America, here in the United States, in Australia, and even Italy. And that's what I'm most proud of. So let's talk a little bit about trends and emerging trends. One of the success principles that I subscribe to is if you want to make a lot of money, figure out where people are going and get there faster. I love to study trends and see what's going on. A couple trends that we're pretty interested in right now. Blockchain, right? That's an emerging trend, right? 4% of the world has a blockchain wallet, projected to grow to 10% over the course of the next year. If you look at, what's happening in retail and in business, it's very interesting. Everything's moving from brick and mortar to click and order. You have all of these businesses that at one time were standing locations, standing stores that all of a sudden are now no longer existing. Stores like FAO Schwartz and Toys R Us, stores that I thought would be around forever. You have some of the largest transportation companies in the world. They don't even own any vehicles. Look at Uber, largest transportation company in the world, doesn't own any vehicles, right? The way that we now watch movies and entertainment has completely changed, right? Now you just go download an app. My daughter called me right before this started and said, hey, Dad, do you have YouTube TV? We don't have it. Can we come over and watch the football game tonight, right? So you've got to now download your apps to be able, and it's always different apps depending on what you want to watch. Kind of frustrating. I feel like in some ways we've gone backwards. You used to be able to just turn on cable and it was all there. Now you got to go all over the place and make sure you've got these different apps. The largest hospitality companies in the world. Let's think about that for a moment. Largest hospitality company in the world doesn't own any properties, any real estate. It's Airbnb. The world is absolutely changing. And if we fail to innovate and if we fail to adapt, we are going to continue to see people that are struggling and suffering. And that is why we are moving into IX Global 2.0, because we're looking at all of these changes. We're looking at these emerging trends. We're looking at the new technology that's coming out. And we are positioning ourselves in 2024 to continue to be at the forefront, to continue to set the pace and momentum for the world of digital entrepreneurship. So let's go ahead and get into some of the things that we are introducing. So I'm so excited to introduce to you a free, yes, I said free digital empowerment club called X Life. Now, what is this? It's in some ways a way to look at it would be like a social online community, right? Even similar to a Facebook or some of those, other social media sites that are out there. We're launching our own community. And inside of this community, we're giving people an opportunity to be able to learn, to be able to access all kinds of amazing free content. For example, if you want to start learning about trading, and that's something that interests you, we've got free groups that you can come in and you can start learning from some of our expert traders. Start having access to valued content. Let's say that you're a mompreneur and you're very, very interested in being able to stay at home with your children, but yet you still want to be able to go and grow and build a business, and you'd like to do it on social media. What if there was a group that supported mompreneurs? Let's say that you love to travel. Traveling is a passion of yours, and you love to go create amazing life experiences with the people that you love and care about most. And you'd like to join a community that shows you tips about how to be able to save money when you travel, to be able to have access to some of these amazing deals that most people don't have access to. All of those are free channels that you'll have access to. Super excited about this. You'll have access to opportunities, opportunities that you would have never been presented to if you're not part of the X Life community. So you'll have an opportunity to be able to learn. You have an opportunity to be able to earn through the opportunities. You have an opportunity to lead. If that's something that's important to you and you believe in personal growth and personal development, there will be opportunities to be able to plug into some pretty amazing mentors so that you can start to grow, right? I love to, I believe that we call ourselves human beings, but I really believe we're human becomings, right? Human becomings. We were meant to continue to, it's all about the journey, right? It's not about the destination. It's about who you become in the process of that journey. And so what I've learned is that, there are times when I might be feeling down. I might be feeling stagnant. I might be feeling uninspired, unmotivated, maybe even depressed, if you will. What I've learned is when I'm feeling like that, I'm usually not in a growth stage of my life. Right? We grow the most when we step outside of our comfort zone. So when I'm feeling that way, it's usually because I'm not doing something that I know I should be doing, right? Think of a body of water, that you come across in the middle of the woods or the mountains, and it's just there and it's stagnant. And it's been sitting there for a long time. What happens? It starts to develop bacteria. It starts to stink. It starts to turn to an ugly color. But what if you came across a stream? A stream that's coming out of the mountains, right? You can drink that water. Why? Because it's life-giving. Why? Because it's flowing. And that's what it's all about. And so when we launch all of these different verticals inside of X Life, everything points back to personal growth and personal development. Inside of X Life, you're going to see some different pillars. The free digital empowerment club is one of the pillars that we're talking about, that our members, our business builders, those of you that are ixglobal entrepreneurs, will be able to go out and share this digital empowerment club with your friends, with your family members, invite them to come and be a part of the community, be a part of the culture. When community and culture align, that's when momentum occurs. And so they'll be able to come and to be able to access all this free information. Inside of the X Life community, you'll also have a skills academy. The skills academies, they're going to roll out one after another. We're just rolling one out in October, one out in November, one out in December, different academies that are focused in different areas that are focused around helping people to be able to develop important skills in today's environment that lead to creating additional revenue streams. For those of you that are entrepreneurs and want to build a business, we have Odyssey launching inside of X Life, which is our business suite that is going to empower entrepreneurs to be able to go and grow and build their business. They're going to be able to have access to these tools and resources that allow you to be able to track and measure your business. And finally, we have our transformation and travel club. And I said and because it's both. It's not just about taking trips that are masterminds that you can go on and have access to amazing mentors. Some of you might be interested in that. And we're very excited to be able to bring that to you in 2024, but also just to empower any of you that want to leisurely travel and go spend time with your family. Again, creating amazing life experiences with the people that you come about most. Guys, just wait until you hear more about our travel club. Let's talk a little bit about just the Skills Academy. And within our Skills Academy, we have a few different academies that are going to be launching. We like to say collect skills, not bills, right? I mean, think about what most people do. They graduate, they get their credit cards, they start to go into debt. Right now, do you realize that from a consumer debt standpoint, we have as much consumer debt as we did during the Great Depression? Why? because people are feeling the pinch. When they're feeling the pinch, they've got to start using their credit cards. And as they start building up debt on those credit cards, what happens? Now they become enslaved to that debt. And I don't know if anybody's paying attention, but interest rates are going through the roof across the board. I've seen notices, even credit card companies have been changing their interest rates. And so unfortunately, people work to do what? Just to be able to pay the interest to these banks, and they become enslaved to these banks. So we are focused on empowering people with skills, not bills. I've already seen the video here, so we're going to kind of skip over this. And I'm going to show you just a little more teaser of our Lifestyle Business Club X Life here.
What would the world be like if social media platforms used their tech, not to distract us, but to empower us, not to dumb us down, but to power us up? If while we are scrolling away our hours, we could be entertained and inspired, we could be celebrated and encouraged, not to consume, but to grow, not to be alone, but to build teams, join communities, live better, work smarter, love harder, collect skills, and achieve all we dream of, what would the world look like? We are about to find out. Experience X Life. The future of social changes everything.
You know, I love
What would the world be like?
I love the new look and feel, the branding. They've done such an amazing job. Our marketing team is second to none, and you can see that through the beautiful branding that we have that just, you know, flows throughout X Life and of course the different platforms that are being introduced inside of X Life. You know, that video made me have a thought. Do you know that the average person spends anywhere from about 90 minutes to 2 hours on social media every day? 90 minutes to 2 hours. Now that may not seem like a lot, but let's think about that for a moment. So if you just go at 90 minutes and you were to add that up on a 5-day work week, that's one full work day. Now you go multiply that times 4 weeks, and that's 4 work days in a month. Now you go multiply that times 12 months, that's 48 work days that people are consuming. They're consuming other people's content. They're mindlessly scrolling. And you know, I am on social media, but I focus on social media and I focus more on utilizing it to build relationships and to produce content to be able to reach my audience, to add value. And there is a big difference. And so what we are helping people do is, you know, a lot of people say, well, I just don't have time. I don't have time. But the reality is, do you realize that in 1 to 2 hours a day, you could build a significant online business? You're already online anyways. It's just a matter of changing a few habits and developing the right skills to be able to start to attract your tribe. You know, let's talk about some of the skills that we have included in X Life, and more specifically, some of the academies that we're launching. So the first academy that's launching will be X Core, which is launching in October. This is our trading academy. We have our mindset development academies that are launching in November. Our entrepreneurship academies are launching in December. Now, let's break down X Core a little bit more. We have a huge audience around the world with people that are wanting to develop the right skill set that helps them to be able to manage their money. You know, I personally believe that when it comes to managing money, there is no greater skill that you could learn than even the basic fundamentals of how to trade and risk management. You know, do you realize when it comes to trading that there's just really a few key behaviors that if you can learn just those behaviors, you can really get in there and start to make trades, positive trades. In fact, especially think about this. What if you had a mentor that was spoon feeding you the critical knowledge that you need to be successful, and even sending you out trading signals that all you had to do was copy and paste and go ahead and click enter, and that trade goes live, and they're producing and publishing their results every single week. You know, one of the beautiful things about X Cores is that we have trading education for all levels. It doesn't matter if you're a beginner and it's like the most foreign thing in the world, or you're somebody that's a little bit more advanced. You can come in, you can start to learn how it works. You can start to learn some of these key skills. You can start learning how to trade together, even through our live sessions with your mentors as well. You know, you can learn through on-demand. If you work all day long, or maybe the schedule doesn't work for you, you have an on-demand academy that's available to you so that you can go back and watch all of these live trades in the on-demand section. The live trading allows you to be able to interact with these traders, to be able to ask questions. And then, of course, they're providing you with constant ideas that help you to be able to start managing your money. Forex, cryptocurrency, synthetic indices. We have teams that are training in all of these particular areas. Forex, of course, is extremely popular. Cryptocurrency, one of the fastest growing emerging trends in the world today. How many of you feel like maybe it's time that you need to start learning a little bit more about blockchain, a little bit more about things like Bitcoin or Ethereum, and ultimately how to even buy it, or how to cash in and cash out, and just some of the basic fundamentals of a currency that's on the rise. A lot of people right now are very concerned with the banking system. In 2023, more banks have closed in 2023 than historically all of the years added up to this point. A lot of people are concerned with regulation. Banking, they want to know every single detail. If you come in with a little bit of cash, they want to know where it came from. If you pull out money, they want to know where you're spending it. There are some banks in California, if you go in to withdraw more than $2,000 from the bank, you've got to give them advance notice. You've got to tell them exactly what you're spending the money on. And believe me, and believe this, they have the ability to be able to tell you no. There are even some banks that if you go and buy cryptocurrency, they'll close your account. Why? Because giving the power back to the people through decentralization is considered a threat to the banking system. And so there's a big war that's going on. Synthetic indices, get access to some of our most popular global trading channels. And again, trading ideas and learn how people worldwide are winning, are creating these additional revenue streams. These are all of our different trading teams that are around the world. Empire IX, beautiful branding. We've got India. We've got, K trading out in Korea. We've got Crypto Nerds, which is, one of our Anointed Ali, which is a incredible educator when it comes to cryptocurrency and crypto trading. We've got Crypto Brazil. We've got Flex Synthetics, Binary Kings. And I don't know if there's a company out there that has this level, this depth of traders around the world in so many different markets that are educating our clients. We are the premier trading platform in the United States. And I'm excited that we continue to add more and more traders. And I love the fact that these brands are coming alive. Each one of these particular brands has their own channel inside of XLife. So if you sign up as a member, and you want to have access to trading, you will go and join. Let's say you want to join Empire IX. You'll go join their group. And inside of Empire IX, there's an entire culture. They've got people that are training and teaching and educating and telling you when the next live event is. So that is all happening inside of XLife. These are all of our export channels that our members have access to. Now, let's talk a little bit about our Awaken Travel Club. I'm very excited about this. I think there's a little bit of confusion out there. Some people think, it's only for transformation. It's only for First of all, look, transformation, people spend a lot of money, tens of thousands of dollars to go to masterminds. It's a huge business right now so that they can do what? They can learn, they can grow, they can build relationships, they can have access to some of these top mentors that are out there. Why? Because as Jim Rohn used to say it best, right? If you want to earn more, you have to become more. It's a universal law. That's just how it works, right? At the end of the day, it's all about the value that you bring to the marketplace. And so if you are focused on personal development and personal growth, guess what? You're putting yourself in a better position to provide value to those that are around you, potentially your teams or your communities. But we're not just focused on that. We actually have and are about to introduce a travel platform that is absolutely unlike anything that's out there in the industry today. It allows you to be able to have access to some amazing, amazing deals. If you take any trips at all, if you take even 1 to 2 trips a year, this is going to save you money. It doesn't matter if it's just a staycation or you travel for business and you stay in hotels, or maybe you want to go rent a condo for the family for the weekend in some beautiful places. You have access to thousands upon thousands of destinations all around the world. And the best part is you can spread out the cost, right? I mean, how many of you enjoy travel? How many of you would like to be able to, just as part of your membership, earn points that are utilized? You can use those points to be able to travel. These points, by the way, never expire. And so when it is time to travel, you don't have to come up with the money for vacation. Spring break comes around, fall break comes around for the kids. And now it's like, hey, mom, dad, where are we going? And you're thinking, how do I things are tight right now. You now have a bank of points that you can go and access to be able to go and book these amazing trips and to be able to save money. You'll be able to see right there, the member price in comparison to what the prices are in Expedia or Priceline, and we beat them every time. So I'm very excited to be able to introduce that as well. We will have, the leisure travel, and then we will have our Awaken destination retreats. This is an example of a retreat. This was a few weeks ago in Camas, Utah, just above Park City. We had an opportunity to be able to come together in an intimate setting with Mr. Ed Milet. Some of you might recognize Ed from social media. He has one of the top 10 podcasts in the world. He's developed or created a portfolio of real estate that's worth over $500 million. Now, let me ask you a question. What would you pay? What would it be worth to you to be able to go and learn from a group of mentors that people spend tens of thousands of dollars to be able to interact with, and have that direct access and be able to learn from somebody like Ed Milet? I was there, and I can tell you that it's absolutely life-changing. And I can tell you that through our travel platform, you're not going to have to spend tens of thousands of dollars. We have Awaken trips that are going to be announced that will be happening all throughout 2024, all around the world. And you'll be able to decide which Awaken trips you would like to attend. So let me give you a little taste of just the Awaken transformation trip.
Hey guys, what's going on? We're out here somewhere in the mountains of Utah at our IX 2.0 unveiling, which is transforming and changing our company into something new, something greater. We've gone through a lot of great experiences here together. I say experiences because I think we've laughed together, we've cried together, we've been frustrated with each other, and that's what change is all about, creating an emotional impact inside of you. We can't wait to be able to share this with you. We can't be able to wait to share the new platform with you, the new branding, the new marketing. Make sure you check out what's going on here at IX, because we got something great coming at you. See you all soon. Hey guys, what's going on?
All right. So again, Travel Club, you'll be able to earn or purchase travel points. You'll be able to exchange these points for amazing trips that you would like to take. You'll have access to incredible online experiences that only our members will be able to access. You'll be able to travel. If you are interested, you'll be able to travel and transform through our Awaken masterminds. You'll be able to connect with like-minded people. I just spent a good deal of money to go to a mastermind in the French Riviera this last couple months ago. And while I was there, I had an opportunity to be able to mastermind with about a dozen or so other seven-figure earners in the network marketing industry. And what I can tell you is that the one day that we spent 8 hours together collectively, what I learned in that 8 hours as it relates to AI, as it related to content creation, as it relates to what these people are doing with their money, was priceless to me. And then to be able to spend days where we go out on beautiful boats and to be able to just kind of network with each other and build relationships. And some of those relationships, I deem to be extremely valuable. Guys, that is priceless. And so those are the type of masterminds that we will be hosting in addition to our just, again, leisure platform. So you have an opportunity to be able to embark on a life transforming journey with us. We have a beautiful 2.0 party that's going to be coming up in Mexico and in Cancun in December. You'll have an opportunity for those of you that want to be there and to join us as we officially unveil. Because what's happening is during this pre-launch, we're rolling these things out in stages. And so we're having our launch party in December 10th, where we can officially celebrate, the different, the fullness of everything that we've rolled out, and essentially prepare for an incredible 2024. I do know that there is a promotion that's going to be announced that allows people to be able to go on this particular trip and have it paid for. So stay tuned for that. That information will be coming out here, I believe, within the next 24 hours. So you'll be able to qualify to earn the experience and to, again, embark on a life-transforming journey with us. Finally, let's talk a little bit about Ronin. Ronin solves one of the biggest problems in the cryptocurrency industry today. So one of the biggest challenges is getting in and out of crypto. You've got a lot of these exchanges because of the regulatory environment here in the United States that are pulling out of the US. And it's sad because of, the regulatory environment's pushing innovation and tax dollars out of the USA right now. but it makes it harder and harder to convert that crypto and get it into a bank account or to even buy crypto. So what Ronin does is it allows you to be able to get paid in cryptocurrency. It allows you to be able to utilize or transfer your cryptocurrency over. And now you can use your Ronin card anywhere that Visa is accepted. Ronin is the definition of Ronin is a wandering samurai who had no lord or no master. You think about the whole concept of cryptocurrency and decentralization. It's to put the power back into the people's hands. And so what we're doing with Ronin is unleashing the global transactional power of your cryptocurrency. And what's awesome about this particular card is that we've got a few different levels. So you can have the digital option where you have a digital card, kind of like, your Apple card. You have just a digital card that's in your phone and you have access to the numbers. Or we have the traditional physical cards like your normal debit card, your ATM card, plastic cards. But we also have the Ronin Black and the Ronin Gold. Now, the Ronin Black is similar to a American Express Black card if you've ever seen it. It's metal. It comes with a lot of perks. Imagine being able to, when dinner comes, pull out your metal card, set it down, pay for dinner, and utilize, instead of it coming out of your bank account, checking account, you can utilize it based on your cryptocurrency account that's attached to your Ronin card. So if I have money sitting in, let's say, USDT or Bitcoin, and I have my card, and I want to just go ahead and use that card, I don't have to worry about transferring that money to my checking account and paying the transfer fees that go along with it. And finally, for those of you that are, you like the idea of being able to have the top of the line, we have a 24 karat gold card that will be available there. We're working on some custom designs on this particular card right now. And these cards range anywhere from $65 for a virtual card all the way up to $2,500 if you want to have the premier 24 karat gold card. You'll see the limits there, daily load limit on these cards, depending on which card that you have. And so very excited about this. This is a revolutionary product. Some might describe it as a bankless bank. The banks are dying. My son, who's 23 years old, does not go into banks. He doesn't utilize banks. He keeps his money into cryptocurrency. He says, Dad, your generation is the last generation that really believes that fiat currency is the answer. Because let's talk about fiat currency for a moment, right? I mean, it was great up until the point where, Richard Nixon removed the gold standard. What happened after that? It started to lose its value because it wasn't backed by anything. And it's lost 80-90% of its value since that time. If you look at what's happening around the world, there were some announcements even this week that in the next 3 years, BRICS, everybody that belongs to BRICS is abandoning the US dollar. It's happening all over the place. And so what we are doing is we are empowering our community to be able to get ahead of the curve, to be able to have access to this quote unquote bankless bank. We're not a bank. I don't want to represent it the wrong way. I'm just kind of giving an analogy that you can utilize this card against an account in the same way that you'd use a bank, but you don't have to go and deal with all of the headaches that people are dealing with in the banking system. Finally, Odyssey, I see people in network marketing, especially, that are bouncing from one company to the next, hoping to get lucky. And eventually they start to realize that it's not about luck or even timing or positioning. Timing is important, but it's more about skills and about learning how to truly and effectively and successfully build a business. And so Odyssey is a app that we are creating that allows our entrepreneurs to be able to prospect, to be able to track. I always say that whatever is measured can be tracked. Whatever can be tracked can be improved, right? So we have all kinds of tested content. Our lab is inside of this particular academy in Odyssey. Our lab is going to have mentorship that empowers and teaches our entrepreneurs. It's not just about providing an opportunity. It's about teaching them how to launch their business successfully, giving them a launch pad, so to speak, so that they can go out and successfully share products and share opportunities. Now, let's talk a little bit about some of the enrollment packs. We've got some new packs that are launching tomorrow morning. As I mentioned, we are in pre-launch mode right now. You have an opportunity to be able to get involved literally in the beginning stages and potentially benefit from all of the momentum that takes place moving forward. So let's talk a little bit about the different options that we have. Number one, we have our IX Boost Pack. It's $500. It comes with 1 month of XCore. So you're getting access to the the XCore Unlimited, which means you have access to all of the different paid groups where you can get into the trading groups. You can start learning, start educating yourself. You get a standard Ronin card. So that comes with it, $65 value on top of the XCore Unlimited, which is $180 value. And then if we continue to go down, you have access to Odyssey Pro and our travel club as well. And then you go all the way down to the travel points, which is going to give you 1,000 points, which is equivalent to $1,000. But the reality is, because of the savings that you are going to receive by being a member of our travel club, it's more like $3,000 because you're getting access to far better deals than anybody traditionally would get if they were to go to a Priceline or an Expedia. So, you look at the value of that, we're talking about somewhere in the neighborhood of probably $2,000 or so for $500. Now let's move up. IX Elite, $1,500, the same thing. You're getting access to a 1-month XCore Unlimited, but you get a black card. So the black card is now getting into the premium cards that we have, the metal cards. You're getting a month of Odyssey, a month of the travel club as well, but you're going to also get $3,000, 3,000 points that you can use that never expire to be able to take trips. So for $1,500, you're getting about $5,000 worth of value here. This is a fantastic place to start because it's going to give you a nice travel bank that allows you to be able to book some hotels and trips in the future, and it's already there. And then on top of that, your monthly membership is going to allow you to be able to continue to build on those points. And then finally, we've got our elite levels. These are for people that aren't just wanting to dabble or stick their foot in the water. They're saying, look, if I'm going to build this, I'm going to build this. I'm going to go all in. We've got 2 different levels. The first is a $3,000 membership pack. And guys, I want you to look at this. This comes with not only 1 month of XCore Unlimited, so you're getting access to the XCore Unlimited, you're getting a black card, you're getting 1 month of the travel club, you're getting access to our Odyssey Pro, you're going to get access to our digital pass, which means you're going to be a VIP, so to speak, that gets you into some pretty amazing online events. By the way, all 3 of these different levels give you access to that as well. So you're going to be invited to some pretty amazing events. We have one happening tomorrow, or Saturday morning, called I Am a Trader, which is an online event that is going to have a tremendous amount of value, where 5 of our top traders are going to be educating anybody that wants to learn a little bit more about trading. In addition to that, you get 5,000 travel points. So for $3,000, you're getting about $7,000 worth of value here. And then finally, our IX Elite X product, or our package. This particular package comes with 3 months. So your membership is paid for 3 months. In addition to that, you get a 24-karat gold card. In addition to that, you're going to get 3 months of travel. You're going to get 3 months of our digital pass. You're going to get exclusive VIP access. So what does that mean? All of our Awaken events, you have an opportunity of a VIP pass. You get to go through the red carpet entrances. You get to enter 30 minutes early, VIP lunches, VIP dinners with the mentors or the speakers that are going to be there, where you have all access to be able to meet them and interact with them. It's very similar to, if you consider like a Tony Robbins and you look at some of his gold member clubs or his diamonds, where they have a lot more perks. Same concept here, but you're also getting 5,000 points, and you are getting an Awaken event, which now puts you into a position where you can choose from our Awaken events that are happening in 2024. You're going to get a list, and you'll have an opportunity to be able to go to one of those Awaken trips. It's going to be paid for. It's valued at $2,500. And literally all the hotel, all the food, everything is paid for. The only thing you have to do is to be able to get yourself there. So think about the value on this. We're talking about 5,000 travel points, $2,500 for a vacation and a beautiful destination where you can go to one of our Awaken retreats. In addition to that, you're getting a gold card. In addition to that, you're getting 3 months of XCore, and you're getting 3 months access to our travel club as well. So you've got some different options and ways that you can get started. You're looking to just get started as a customer, you can get started for as little as $65. Just sign up for a $65 membership, and it'll get you access to the basic elements of XCore. If you're wanting to have unlimited access to XCore, you can sign up on the $130 or the $180 levels as well. So again, here's the 2 levels that we're introducing right now. There will be a premium level at 180 that'll be introduced in the coming days ahead. But you can get started for as little as $65 and $130. The membership packs that I shared with you, I refer to those more as business packs. These are people that are really wanting to come in, or they're people that see the value in loading up on points because they love to travel. You know, if I would ask you how many times you traveled in the last year, how many times you plan on traveling in the next year, and if you're somebody that likes to travel, you're going to save a ton of money, and you're going to be able to spread out the cost by simply signing up on one of those packs and loading up on those travel bank points, as well as getting some of those, and especially if you like the idea of having the Ronin premium cards as well. So you've got some different options and ways that you can get started. It doesn't matter how you get started. The only thing that matters is that you get started. And finally, when it comes to building your business here at IX Global, we have one of the most amazing, again, #1 momentum company in the world in the last 12 months. If you're looking to start a digital business, you're looking to create a secondary income stream, and even if you just generated an extra $500 to $1,000 a month, you realize that that's like putting an extra month on the end of the year when it comes to your earnings. Think about that. So what would it mean to you to bring in an extra $6,000 to $12,000 a year, especially right now? We have an incredible IX Global opportunity that allows you to be able to generate direct bonuses, which is simply like an affiliate bonus, apprentice bonuses as you start to have success and you help others be successful. You start to rank up and you start to earn some rank bonuses. And finally, you can start creating a leveraged income, which is you earn money off of the team that you are helping to support and to create. And I'm going to kind of cruise through these. We've got direct bonuses. You bring people in. There's some bonuses that you can earn just based off of the basic pack or the pro pack that we're offering, as well as those new membership packs. I don't know if you guys saw that, but there's bonuses all the way up to $750 for every single pack, anybody that decides to join underneath you. Then we have our apprentice bonus, very simple building philosophy. It's all centered around two. You help two people, you go find two people that want to sign up on a pro package, pro membership, and from there, you're going to earn an additional $50 bonus every time that you do that. And then on top of that, once you do that, if you look here, once you go get two, help them to become an apprentice, you become a builder. And if you look over on the right-hand side, these are weekly bonuses. So now if I'm qualifying at builder, I'm now earning $100 a week in our rank bonuses. As I help those apprentices go and do the same thing, I continue to progress up and I move up to producer and eventually executive producer, where I'm now earning $500 a week. And you can earn up to $2,000 a week just in rank bonuses. And on top of that, you can still earn team commissions as well. You can earn anywhere from 10 to 20% of the volume that your entire team generates. So if I go and get, let's say, Tom here, and Tom goes and gets Kevin here, and Kevin goes and gets, 10 people, and then they go get 50 people, and they go get 100 people. As those organizations start to grow, it creates volume. And I have an opportunity to earn anywhere from 10 to 20% of the week side volume every single week. So you can see here, there's different ways to make money: weekly rank bonuses, team commissions. You can see that as you start to duplicate, you can see how quickly you can go from 2 to 6 to 18 to 49, and where your income levels start to go and start to grow, and it starts to get very interesting. We have 4 different ways that you can generate income here, where you can actually withdraw the money. So bank deposit, PayPal, or cryptocurrency can be sent to you, where you can now use your Ronin card to be able to pay for all of those different fees. And finally, Friday, October 13th, it is tomorrow morning, 9 o'clock to 11 o'clock. We have our I Am a Trader event. For those of you that are considering and thinking about wanting to learn more about trading, do not miss this event. This is a free event that we're putting on for you and soon to be our X-Core or our X-Life members. We have some amazing traders that are going to be here. And so make sure that you get back to the person that invited you here, and they will give you a link to be able to access this special event. So you can see we got a lot going on here at IX Global. I want to invite you to get involved at any level that you see fit, whether it's a customer and you just want to start learning, all the way to if you are really interested in going and going all in and building a business here, then we've got some fantastic membership packs that are launching tomorrow. More details will be coming out in the coming days ahead as it relates to the travel club. Very soon, you'll be able to get your links. For those of you that are current members, you'll get your links for X Life, and you'll be able to start sharing those and bringing people in through our free community so that they can start accessing these amazing groups where they start learning and getting access to this great content that gives them examples of what it's like to become an IX Global member. In the coming days ahead, we're going to be doing a number of different VIP mentoring and training for those of you that are business builders, where we're going to be teaching you the strategies of how to go and grow and build this business, both online as well as utilizing the X Life communities to be able to go and grow your business and to be able to go out and reach others. So with that, I know that was a lot tonight. I want to say thank you very much for being here. I appreciate it. Let's go out and dream big. Let's work hard. Let's go change some lives. Look forward to the I Am Trader event that's happening tomorrow. If you're catching the replay, know that we've always got a lot of exciting events that are happening here at IX Global. Welcome to IX Global 2.0. Once again, my name is Travis Flaherty. God bless.